A new academic year for secondary schools across the country is set to commence on August 27th. This week, teachers and students alike are all making final preparations ahead of next Monday. The first day is always much anticipated, but instructors at Gwen Liz High School dread the occasion. A choice has not been made, however, a handful of teachers will be subjected to a so-called restructuring exercise. That is because the enrollment this year is arguably the lowest in the school's history. In contrast, its crosstown sibling, Edward P. Yorke High School, is gearing up for its largest intake of students.
Presently, we have an enrollment of 637 students. That is beyond what we normally accept at EP Yorke. Our threshold is normally 600, but this year we have upped that number to 37 additional students, which brings us to a total of 637 students. In first form, we have a total of 182 students, 101 female students and 81 male students.
There is an issue, a rather serious one, brewing at Gwen Liz. With only 335 pupils registered across all four forms, the teacher-to-student ratio is higher than EP Yorke's, whose population eclipses that of Gwen Liz by roughly 2 to 1. It simply means that there are more teachers employed at Gwen Liz than there are at EP Yorke, at twice the size of its student body. The growth, says incoming principal McKinley King, is owing to academic standards and performance at the CXC level.
We have done well throughout the years, and I believe also that this year we have also done well. But apart from just the performance, we have a disciplinary system that helps the school to ensure that the students do well at whatever level really, not just at CXC, but likewise performing well in their various classrooms.
A juxtaposition of both government-funded institutions, renamed after outstanding Belizeans in February 1990, is perhaps the best way to illustrate the woes that Gwen Liz is presently facing. By all accounts, the problems are not overnight issues that just sprung up on the administration. Low enrollment, infighting between the faculty and management, as well as poor performance have all been eroding the school's legacy. On the other hand, EP Yorke has managed to solidify its reputation among the top high schools in Belize City, contrary to the notion that it is attended by a majority of Northside residents.
When you look at our student population and our demographics, we have 40% of our students that actually comes from the south side. The other 40 is from the rural, and 20% comes from the north side. So we have a mixture of students here at EP Yorke.
Both schools, funded by the government of Belize, are allotted fiscal resources on an annual basis. The wage bill for EP Yorke's complement of teachers is approximately $1.5 million.
The allocation is pretty much the same. Everything is based on the number of students, enrollment. With a 637 students enrollment, I'm certain that the financial benefits is definitely there for EP Yorke over any other school that has less than 637 students.
And that is what may very well be on the line at Gwen Liz. With a dwindling population of students, the allotment faces serious cutbacks. Although we attempted to speak with acting principal Lois Mortis and board chairman Delroy Fairweather, none were willing to speak with News 5 on record. Suffice to say that there have been no terminations at the high school. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.